Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Saudi versus Saud. That's what we got. Now make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. And leave that donation for some fried rice and those chicken wings. Now, boom. Are we going to be saying farewell to Canelo Alvarez because he's out here burning bridges with the Saudis? Let me tell you something. You follow the channel, you know I lived in Saudi for a while. Now, it was back in the day. Things have changed. When I was there, they had something called Chop Chop Square. Well, when you out there and you make a mistake, they'll take your ass down to Chop Chop Square. You lose a hand. And there are other infractions where you can lose your life, lose a foot, whatever, right? Behead you. And when we were out there, service members, man, you're not allowed to go out there to that shit anymore. But at the time, the locals would push you up to the front. So you can see that. And when somebody would get, it's quiet. But after they get their ass handled, most would erupt and cheer. Now, Canelo Alvarez, I don't think he's going to lose a hand or foot. But I think he's going to lose some ching Wu-Tang Kareem. He's going to lose some money. Now, we could all say, well, the man should be a billionaire by now. I think he is a billionaire, to be honest with you. But if you listen to old Guadalajara, Jalisco's finest, he wants more dough. Now, what's the beef between him and Turkey? Well, this is what's going on. Canelo is a powerful person in boxing. Turki Alalshikh has become an extremely powerful person in boxing really quickly because boxing is all about what? Prize fighting. The prize means dollar amount, right? So when you talk about the ching Wu-Tang Kareem, you're talking about Turki Alalshikh, who's turned into an angry bird. The turkey turned angry bird. He flying around here squawking about dropping shit off. He don't care. You know what I'm saying? And Canelo Alvarez caused some of that. Now you say, okay, well, what really happened? I'm going to tell you, Turki Alalshikh, he's a guy who looks at long-term planning. And for all of his events, he wants to put on the best fighting the best. And in his heart, he really wants to make Canelo versus Crawford. And I want to see it. He also wants to make Canelo versus Benavidez. So the frustration derives from a myriad of things. First, he couldn't get the Canelo and Benavidez fight, right? So as a result, Turkey had to do something different with Benavidez to try to put him on a trajectory to where he can have some success and potentially become undisputed. But I think that's a suicide mission because Benavidez is, I just think the Bivals, the Bertabillas, the Yardis, those guys at 175 are too big for him. That's my opinion. But that's the trajectory that Turki Alalshikh wanted to put him on. So he's taking care of him because he knows Benavidez is a great fighter and he wants to see the best fight the best. And those are great fights because really, Benavidez, you know, he kind of weight bully. You know, you see him at 168 destroying them guys because he's coming in the ring at 200 pounds. But he wasn't able to make that fight. So then it's like, okay, Crawford and Canelo. Let's make that fight. And then he can't make that fight. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, okay, I understand Canelo saying that he may not want to fight him, looking at the size, etc. Canelo has these unrealistic financial demands. Look, how about this? I'll just go ahead and have a conversation with Canelo. Now, Turkey, you got to understand, he is a guy who's accustomed to getting his way. Now, you look when he come over here into boxing. You know this man got dope when he can run up on a Dana White, Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, and Mike Tyson, anyone, and grab their hands, interlock fingers, and go walking. I even think he had reached down to grab somebody by the wood and shit. I don't know. I just thought I saw that. I was like, yo, Turki Alalshikh, he going all out, you know. But what I'm getting at is when a person has that kind of money, they're used to getting their ways. But he's not getting his way with Canelo. So you figure that, okay, Canelo wants 150 million, 115 million, 200 million, 250. Real ridiculous amounts of money. But he should shoot for the stars and land on the clouds, right? So that's what he's doing. This is what caused the problem. Turkey already feeling like it's impossible to make a fight with this guy. He wants Canelo on his cards. And then when he reached out to Canelo and they didn't want to entertain his phone call, because Turki Alalshikh, what he was hoping to do, right? Because he knows to try it for the October or December fight card, he wants to be able to come out and announce a deal is done for Crawford and Canelo. And the fact that Canelo it wouldn't even talk to him, that rubbed Turki Alalshikh the wrong way. Because Turki Alalshikh, he wants to close within a day. And with the way he comes in, he doesn't play around. He's not out here giving a bunch of back and forth negotiating. He hitting these guys with the type of money to where they've never made before, and there shouldn't be any argument, there shouldn't be any negotiations. Straight to the fighter, cut right through all the fluff, get to the point. So I think Turki's goal when he reached out to Canelo was, hey, get the deal done right now. Get the contracts over, signed, all done within the 24 hours, wrapped up, and I can make an announcement Crawford and Canelo is on for late December or whatever. But that left Turki Alalshikh frustrated because he didn't even have a chance to at least just have a conversation. And I'm going to be honest with you. I know Canelo is out here talking about he's focused on Edgar Berlanga. But my man, if you're so focused on Edgar Berlanga, why are you out here talking about Edgar Berlanga is an easy fight? You need to be that focused on Edgar Berlanga, an easy fight, a guy with no IQ, an easy win for you, that you're only going to give him 8 rounds, that you won't take 5 minutes, 10 minutes out your day to talk to Turki Alalshikh. You said you wanted 100-something million, 200-something million to Crawford Benavidez, right? This man is right there to talk to you about it. You won't even entertain him. See, this is what people say Canelo putting duck sauce on the fried rice. Some people feel like, no, it's Canelo's right. He doesn't have to sit there and work with him. Me personally, I believe in at least having a conversation. Because if Canelo can go out here on all these circuits and all these different platforms and sit down and waste 30 minutes talking about the same shit over and over and over. You can't sit here now and sit down for 30 minutes and talk about something totally different that can help you get a big fight against a big name and put huge money in your pocket. We know you got dough and money's not about everything. If you be chasing money to become happy, you'll be chasing that shit forever, right? But that is what caused the problem. So Turki Alalshikh, we're gonna see, because I know my man is out here. He's Muslim and he's got all these guys, people converting to Islam, and nothing wrong with that. I'm not here to talk about religion. If you do my background, some of you who say some of the shit you say in these comments, you would shut the fuck up. But what I'm going to say is, I want to see if Turki Alalshikh is going to be spiteful and if he's going to have it out for Canelo. Because, see, I pay attention to that. That shit have nothing to do with boxing. It's just me as just who I am. Fuck Hood Champions, who I am. I pay attention to that. I say, okay, my man, let's see how you're going to move. Because once you put it out into the world, this is me. All right, let's see how you walking. I watch that. That has nothing to do with the boxing. That's just something that I watch. I want to see if he's going to be spiteful and have it out for Canelo, and if he's going to try to create roadblocks. Now, the other thing that's interesting is this whole Turki Alalshikh getting behind the MMA event. I think it's on Cinco de Mayo weekend next year, right? I think Turki Alalshikh is funding that. But the fact that Canelo wants to have his fight on that same weekend, and Turki Alalshikh, I think that's creating another thorn in his side where he's like, I don't want you to fight on that date. I'd rather you come on to our fight card or we figure something out. And Canelo's like, nah, I'm fighting on Cinco. It's 2 days of the year, you know Canelo's going to fight. Cinco de Mayo is one of them. And I think that's something else that's creating some problems and tension for Turki Alalshikh. And I think even for Canelo, it's making him feel like, you're not going to tell me what to do. No one's going to dictate anything to me. You know, I've earned the position to do what the hell I want. Now, when I watch that, I just feel like, man, this thing here is going to turn turbulent here in a second. Now, I do want to see when Turki Alalshikh, if he and Canelo ever cross paths and have a chance to talk face to face. I want to see if Turki Alalshikh grabs his hand and if Canelo allows him to walk with him. Because you saw Canelo was walking with his friend the other day. He grabbed the guy's hand, the guy jerked away, and they started laughing. So basically, they were mocking Turki Alalshikh. I don't think that shit is smart. But also at the same time, that tells you that Canelo's got he probably got the secret society, a bit more than the secret society, looking out for him, so he's not too worried if a war was to break out. Anyway, Saudi versus Saul, to me, it don't hurt to have a conversation there. I don't know anybody. I don't know anyone who thinks Edgar Blanca is going to beat Canelo. I just think at least have the conversation. But if the ship sails, I don't think Canelo really cares. But I just think Saudi has the kind of money to where they can get Canelo to come on over there and fight Crawford. And we'll see how that plays out. Anyway, y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.